In this video, I am going to continue with the manhunt mission for the season number 5, I believe. Let's just quickly. In the previous video, what I have been doing is I was trying to rescue Mitchell Billings, and that's part of the missions that we are doing here. So as I explained in the previous video, Division actually, or Ubisoft, they changed the way the manhunt mission, and instead of actually hunting down bad guys, you are going to rescue the, your allies or the good guys. So I have done the last one in the previous video, rescuing Mitchell Billings, which reveals the location of our main target or main rescuing person, Marie Singh, and in this video I am going to go rescue her. So the location of Marie is at Manningsu Legendal Zoo. I have never played this mission in this mode before, so this is the first time I do this. I mean, I played Manningsu multiple times, but this is the first time it becomes a rescue mission, and as my experience tells me that they will change the layout, maybe the route a little bit. I've never done this before. This is the first time I do it in this video, so let's hope I can do it in one go. If not, we'll keep doing until we get there. How about that? The gear set I'm using is still my basic DPS build, except that, as I explained, I try to gear up a few things. So this is kind of like a random assault rifle. I try to level up the proficiency rank and along with other weapons. So this is not the usual DPS build that I use. I did change it to Fox player, which is something that I really like, and I already maxed out the proficiency series, but the rank, but then it gives me a lot of really good stuff, so I switch it back to that. But other than that, this is actually something I'm still ranking up, so that's why it might not be the ideal, but most of them are there. Anyway, so it's I think that what got dropped down is really just the critical hit chance, the critical hit damage, but I think it's sufficient. So let's just take a look at the talent for my assault rifle. It's landing body shots, increases headshot damage. So I guess it's just a mix of headshot damage and body shots. But anyway, let's play through that and see how it goes. Let's do this.
Okay, Agent. We've located Mari at the zoo. Heavy hostile presence. Watch out for their tech. I'd rather not have a repeat of Coney Island.
Right, so apparently we are doing, her name is Mari, and we'll just be safe. So we'll just be very careful about where we run. I don't want to repeat that on the first 5 minutes. My agent already dies. That's not fun. But I'll still push up a little bit. See how it goes. Not being flanked by enemies, but at the same time push a little bit. So as you can see, the green stuff is the support station for the bad guys. That means that if they are still in the range, they will actually have their armor being shot back up. I think if they also have a little bit of boost as well. So let's try to counter that. Right. I think they just try drone. It's fine. Let's go. Let's destroy that thing so that they don't get that buff. Kind of annoying when they actually start piling up in that area, so just get rid of that. Yeah, that's pretty bad in terms of like the defense. Well, that's a problem of DPS, right? DPS field. So this will be good.
Power source detected.
So what should we be doing? Find the power source. So where's the power source? Usually what it means is that the cable leads to. So first of all, of course, you need to find a cable. I think we just follow. Normally what I do is I follow the yellow power cable, but there's no such thing. So I guess we just need to roam around. What happens is that if you are staying too long in here, let's use the pistol. And you will end up, it will tell you where you should go. So I think that's pretty helpful. Maybe this ladder. Oh, nope. About here. Am I stuck? I think I'm stuck. Go. Still haven't found the power source. My power source. Where's the power source? I keep picking up random stuff, but not the power source. How about here? I don't see any power source. Oh, there's a yellow cable. Is it a yellow cable? There's just a tape. Let's go run around. We'll eventually find it. Oh, is that a gap? Can I squeeze through? Probably not, right? How about here? Probably need to find power source to open it up. So, where's the power source? That's unexpected. So let's run around. See, it seems to be here. There's something. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Is there anything I can climb? Probably not. One thing that I kind of like in Division is you can't really jump. You can, you know, hold over stuff, but then you can jump. That actually makes the make things much easier. So that you know that there are things that you can't do, and I think that's actually good. Like some of the games that you can end up like jumping at weird places, you don't even know if you are supposed to be, and that's kind of like frustrating at times. But I mean, speaking of frustrating, I still haven't figured out where the power source or the power source is, which is kind of frustrating. But we'll figure it out. So it's here. Let me just do a little search around. So I came from here. This is the tree. There is. I hope I'm not supposed to shoot something. Like this is a gate. I probably can climb over the. Probably not. Those spots I'm not supposed to be shooting. There's a ladder, but the ladder doesn't seem to be doing anything. I can't climb. There is a wire. Maybe I should shoot like one of those like orange or yellow boxes. Where should I be going? I don't see any yellow boxes yet. How about this guy? What is this guy? No. There is definitely a cable or something hanging over here, but there's nothing leading to. Is that little? That will be too much, right? Pushing through this guy. How about here? Nope. That's frustrating, and the game is not telling me where to go either. That is kind of sad. Alright, so where else can we find? Maybe we climb up to see, to get to a higher vantage point. Up. There's definitely a wire, and then it hangs down. Can I shoot? Oh! I think I see something that I can. Is there anything I can shoot? Nope. I thought I actually saw something over here. Can I climb further up? Can I climb further up? Ah, there we go. I'm gonna shoot this guy. So lesson learned. You gotta climb up. Chances are, if you yeah, anyhow, so if you just tuned in, welcome and thank you for watching. What happens is that this is the first time I play this particular manhunt mission. As I explained before, what happens is that instead of hunting an enemy, I'm supposed to be rescuing this person called Marie. And I spent just like maybe a few minutes just to figure out how do I actually get the power source. It turns out that I need to climb up a few times in order to actually get there. But I figured it out, so I guess you joined at the right time. Otherwise, you would just be seeing me spending a lot of time trying to figure out where's the power source. So it turns out that if you missed that, what happened was that I have to climb up and then shoot a yellow box. The idea in Division is that if you need to shoot a box, if you ever need to shoot a box, what you're shooting is. I should actually go down. What you need to do is follow the yellow wire and then shoot the yellow box. That's usually where the power is. Or if you want to open a kind of like a door or something, then you shoot the yellow box. Like there are some places in the game where there's like a hidden chamber or hidden room with like items that you can get. That's where you can open them. Usually just look for a big yellow cable and then shoot the yellow box that is connected to it. So let's just use my. Oh, okay. Well, there's a headshot. I will take it. Let's one more probably. So the tank itself, it actually is not controlled by, like itself doesn't actually being posed as an enemy. Actually, you need to finish the.
Hostile radio intercepted.
What you need to do is you need to finish the person who controls that tank. So once you're done, the tank is going to be rendered not used. So that's usually is what happens. So far, the route is the same. You have to come through to the control room and then open the gates, and then you go down over here. Oh, there's more. Sure that he doesn't shoot any grenades over here. There's one guy over here. So I hope that the there's a flash grenade, I think. So one thing that I should really make use of is the talent of this weapon. You know, you do the body shot and then do the headshot. I haven't really looked into what exactly it gives me in terms of like the bonus of damage, but I suppose I mean it's 35%. I think it's actually a pretty drastic increase, but I never read through the math or stop the screen. It's not that. Sorry, this is not good. Let's just be more careful. So there are warhounds, war dogs. I mean, if I have a tech build, that would probably be easier. But now this is just a regular DPS build. I don't know why that build. Yeah, I guess I need to destroy the server. Yeah, I remember what happened. So let's find the server. Again, this is the first time I really play this mission. I don't really know where things are, so we'll just play it by ear. But again, the idea is, I guess, follow the yellow line. Just follow the yellow line. So there's the yellow line. This doesn't look like the server. Let's go the other way. I think I know where the server is. There's that thing. There's a cable. Let's go to the cable. That looks like a server. Right. So that's the first one. Look for another one. So this is where the cable starts. And I'm just gonna keep going. I think I see that. Let's just finish this. Fortunately, they are not super hard to destroy, so that's good. Where's the last server? So follow the yellow line. Okay, so over here. I feel that there will be a lot of tech stuff I need to actually destroy. So this might not be the best build because there's a tech. There's kind of like a techno build that it's actually better suited for this kind of stuff because it can have like increased 10% of damage towards war dogs or machines, but what I do know is that war dogs do have a weakness, which is one, their red joint balls. If you destroy them, they will stop moving. And other weakness is the back of them. It's kind of like a little battery pack, I would say. That would be their weak point, I would say. Those are the red joints are mostly just immobilize them for a little while. So you see the back over here. That is, and another thing is you can't go too close. As you know, it's like it emits like EMP or something. It actually does.
Infrastructure. You'll have to contend with predation and weather if you convert the enclosure into a fish farm. Are you sure there aren't any crocs in there? This really doesn't feel very safe. I promise, no crocs, gators, or apex predators of any kind are in the enclosures.
Right, so like I said, when the warlock explodes, they will emit EMP. It does affect or damage the armor that you have. So I try to stay a little bit further away because I think my character did die one time because of the explosion. So it's like, what just happened? Anyhow, so let's continue. Let's move on. We have this. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, I should actually make better use of my sidearm because I tried so hard to get the sidearm. So the sidearm that I'm having, I believe, is it still that sidearm? Let me just double check. after this. Just gonna quickly check one of my side biomes. Yeah, it's just like oh, not this one. So this item is just a regular Magnum. I thought I was actually using the exotic that I got some time ago, the Regulus. I think Regulus has the highest damage, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I should get away. So you see how the support station is actually helping out along. So I think the headshot thing actually, the talent of my weapon actually is quite useful. I mean, I'm not like trying to count or like do the math, but it seems to be actually doing the job. You can see that it goes up to what, 600,000 at times. So I suppose it's actually working.
They probably want her to set up a similar operation for the Black Tusk. Food security is a powerful motivator. Agent, I've got eyes on Mari near the savannah.
Alright, so moving on. So far the route is more or less the same. Still going through the aquarium and then marching through. So still quite on point, but we'll see. I hear helicopters coming in, which is reinforcement. There's a lot of snipers going on, so gotta be a little bit more careful. Alright, so let's use our first maybe on the left. Maybe I should also use a sniper rifle. How about that? There we go. Alright, so that's good. That means more enemies coming out. That's also fine. Let's just push a little bit. Alright, they do like to use fresh grenade. I think they are. Alright, so let's go over here, pick up our Sting hive, maybe go a little bit closer. I keep hearing helicopter, but I don't see anything yet. Maybe there's another.
The clinic. We won't. We should stay and fight. We need you and that baby to safety. Don't worry. The Black Tusk will stop the division.
Alright, so yeah, it should be so far same thing. Go through this gate, leave the locked doors, and go past right through. Oh, there's a little cutscene, I suppose. Alright. That's new. Alright.
They're running away from us, but we're trying to help them.
It's always a catch, eh? Right, so this is what we need. So first of all, you can see that on the right, sorry, top left, there is a let's try this. Did I just lose the special ammo, or I just didn't hit anyone? Yeah, probably not. There is a little yellow cable here. That means that there might be a little bit of things I need to destroy at some point, but we'll see. Oh, that's something I don't want to touch just yet. So actually, I might take advantage of this space. So I have this. The headshot. Headshot is actually quite nice. So let's just keep doing that. I might find a good spot for that. So let's destroy the pep guy, and then maybe let's see if someone comes up. And there's team. That's one, and I think my drone is already finishing this job, so it's good. All right, so let's go down over here. It's a little bit too early, but should be good. I think that's a sniper. Down, someone's behind me probably. Let's go on the ground. Ooh, they're flanking me. Okay, let's go back up. Alright, so pushing down. So we got over here. can move on. Alright, gotta open the gate, so how do I open the gates? Go back up. Should I go up? I don't know. Can I climb? I suppose so. Oh, there we go. Okay, gates. I think that's slightly different than the normal Manning National Zoo.
Access denied. Nearby
Okay.
signal detected.
Alright. Of course I need to do something extra, right? I mean, it can't be that easy. I don't know about you, but I wonder if you have been to Manning Zoo actually, because I have not. I do know that the developer did go through all the troubles in actually going to the site and take all the...
Automated defenses detected.
This is bad.
Caution advised.
I don't like the sound of it.
Infiltrating terminal. Commencing shutdown. Remain nearby.
Anyway, like I was saying,
Striker drone
I have not been in
Striker
to...
drone detected.
The developers had spent a lot of time to actually go to the site, mostly in Washington DC, because this is based on that. To go to the museums, go to the sites, go to the streets, to actually make sure that the recreation of the map is as accurate as possible, which I highly appreciate. Even the details. So if you actually have been in the museum, the exhibits and the recordings, I believe they are all based on the real thing. So I would assume that this park actually exists and you can actually go there. So if you have feel free to leave a comment and let me know if it is, the same it is. Do they have aquarium later on? I think there's a bird sanctuary or something. Is that actually like that? Do they actually have a light rail? Those things. I think it will be a really fun and cool zoo to be at if I visit, that location.
Device deactivated.
Alright, so what does that mean? Move to the next area. Well, let's move to the next area then. Is it just like hack and then get to the gates? Probably. Do I need to destroy all the drones as well? I don't know. Let's try it. I don't want to ended up going to like a spot and then realize that I do need to destroy the drone. Like you remember what I said previously, what this game kind of would have been better is you can actually just go through another, if you happen to be able to reach to another area, and then you don't have to actually kill off all of the enemies in...
Taking the train? Not today.
Next group is ready to evacuate.
Copy that. We're heading to the rendezvous.
I'll call for transpo.
Get to the train.
in that area. So we'll see. But I don't know if drone counts. I do know that the those tanks do not count, or whatever machine gun that they set up do not count. So over here there was, if I remember, there was a playback or something, and it's about people walking into the crocodile or alligator spots, and then they got eaten. And then there's, if it is a normal mission, you will see some suicidal bombers running towards you, and that is normal. But right now we are playing against Black Tusks. They don't have that. Instead, they have a lot of technical stuff. So this might not be the best build for that purpose. Oops. But I mean, it should do its job. It should be sufficient. So the exotic, speaking of the skier set.
Biodome would be perfect for an aquaponics operation like the one we set up at the castle. Some of these plants must be edible. You could root the cuttings and grow them on top of the fish tanks. You're not worried about predation? As long as you keep the dome closed, you shouldn't have to doing the fish. The plants on top offer additional protection. It's also nicer to work inside during a storm, and it's closer to the clinic. Honestly, you don't need all of this to build a fish farm. You're recommending we look for another site for the operation. I'm recommending you use the infrastructure of a zoo for a zoo. We need sustainable food for the community if we want people to come back. And when people are back, they're going to be bored and want to go on adventures. Experience new things. They'll want to go to the zoo. Or the aquarium. Yes. But turning the aquarium into a fish farm was different. We already had a fish farm. Turning the crock pit into a trout hole is very different. The exhibits weren't built for people to grow food. They were built to keep the animals in. There are too many ways people can get hurt, especially at night. And especially if you're wrong about all the predators abandoning their habitat. You want a fish farm? Convert a warehouse or a shipping container. It would work just as well.
Kind of interesting conversation. I don't actually know what they're trying to say. I mean, I know what they're trying to say, but I don't know what's the purpose of that. Are they trying to set up something? Are they trying to... Anyway, we can watch it later on for that if we want to. What I was trying to say beforehand was that one of the things that I really like using, and a lot of people will probably agree, is the this exotic backpack. Like, I think amongst all of the exotic gear set, the Memento is one of the most versatile one, and I think it's good because it's very well balanced. I'll show you if there's a chance what it has in terms of talent. But essentially, you see that every time one enemy is killed, there is a thing that got dropped. You see that little thing? I think it's like an arm or something, yeah, an armored arm. What happens is that it will give you a few boosts. One is your extra armor for a short period of time. The other one is to give you some sort of like advantages in an offense. So it can have a long-term and a short-term effect as well. The long-term is that it piles up your critical hit damage, I believe, and then it also in the short-term it actually gives you some damage as well. So it's a really all-rounded thing because, like, you have when you pick up those little token thing, you have a boost in the attack. You also have bonus armor, so it really gives you an advantage. What I do is they do have one extra gear slot what you can use. I feel a lot of people, if they want to have a DPS build, they would tend to add critical hit damage over there,
movement in the bamboo forest near the panda
which is totally
I think they're getting ready
acceptable.
for another extraction.
But for me, I guess, like, for me, I always, most of the time I do solo, I do want a little bit of defense. So what I do is I'll quickly show you. What I have is I just put armor on Q here. So you already have weapon damage, armor, and skill tier. So all three things by default added to you. It's up to you to choose which one you want to add to. And I decide to add a little bit of defense in it, which is the armor on Q. So looks like there's another thing I need to do. Guess I need to open this. And again, look for yellow cable. Shoot the yellow box. There we go. That solves like most of the problem, isn't it? Right, I think can we open this? Right, so the box is solved. Do I need to do something else? Get to the bamboo forest. Okay, well, let's get to the bamboo forest. Or should I go elsewhere? Let's see. Oh, there should be another wire. So let's see. There's another box. So again, rule of thumb, follow yellow wire. If there's something stopping you, look for the yellow cable and then shoot the yellow box.
We should have eaten the bamboo this time. The breeding program was never as successful as they hoped.
There's some water on the
Millions of
side.
dollars wasted on equipment. For nothing. Not nothing. We wouldn't have the prenatal clinic without the Panda program. It was nice of you to do the scans. It was my pleasure.
Let's take a look.
Getting to see a baby for the first time is special. Honestly, I'd be more excited to see a baby panda in the bamboo forest, but I'm grateful for the sonogram.
Okay, looking good. So moving on. Secure the bamboo forest. Secure the perimeter. Okay. Yeah. Go to the high ground. So that's yellow colored war dog. What it means is that this particular one has a sniper rifle on top. What it means is that they can shoot 3 rounds continuously. If you compare that with the purple ones, or I think there's a red one, there should be a red one. They can shoot 1 and then they need to reload, versus they can shoot 2 before they can need to reload. The yellow one is the one that can shoot 3 rounds before they need to reload. So just keep in mind, if they start shooting, wait for 3 rounds before you jump out. Alright, so it looks like there is another boss over here, so be a little bit careful. There's a lot of enemies here and there. There's a little, oh hello, covered area. Let's take advantage of that.
Backup at the shrine.
Sending reinforcements.
Alright, so that's one. There might be another one over here. So before we move on, just there we go. See it now. UAV, what kind of UAV is it? Like, oh, he's a medic. So what happens is that if you shoot the thing on time, when it is above the enemy, what happens is that it will actually shock the medic. But it shouldn't work that time. So that's what it is. Alright, that's good. There's one more here. Just be careful with the flank. If I'm doing solo, I do want to make sure that I don't get flanked that easily. Let's just go back here. It's still looking for me. Switch to something else. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel that the special ammo is not doing its job for some reasons. It's gonna cause a bleeding effect, status effect, or like, like on fire. Doesn't seem to be the case. There's one over here. There's one guy. This back. Right. So there are. Ooh, that's a boomer. Okay, that's actually there's 2 of them. One of them is just a regular boomer. So for boomer, they do have a weak point, which is near their butt. But you have to go around, right? So that's also something that gotta run. Wait a second, this is bad. I think this is really bad. Let's try to. Can I actually hold? Ah! There we go. Wow, that was close. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. That was really close. And I don't want to get that anymore. Let's go. Let's find some cover. Alright. I think that's just me and Bossman. Rhino. So let's circle around. You know, like all the games. Oh. So the butt. It's actually the weak point. I can actually reach. This over here. Of course, if you shoot the backpack that the Rhino has, they will also be momentarily disabled or stopped.
How's it going? Come in, dipshit.
Alright, let's see what things he dropped.
He's dead. Okay, I think we should get you out of here, just in case.
This.
Something wrong?
I think this
Nothing
is
you should worry
recording,
about,
is it?
but I'd prefer to get you somewhere more secure. Too many access points. We need an extraction. Send a helo. Meet us at the atrium.
I feel that like the recording seems that Maury is actually helping the enemies. Is that what I'm getting, or maybe I'm just mistaken? But we'll see. Of helping the Black Tusk, so to speak. So let's keep going. helicopters. Huh. Interesting. Something on the way. Just components, or here's that. Yeah, this is destroyed. Get some components on the way. I'm not supposed to be opening this door. Right, over here. Keep going. Pick up some water. Right, move to the next area. Right.
Access denied. Card key required.
That means I need to fight someone and then get the key card from them, right? That makes sense? So let's go there. Probably to go through some... Can I circle around or can I not? I think that I can, but... Oh yeah, in fact, turns out I can. Always the last guy, right? Always the last person. But they don't, like... Oh, maybe there's a boss coming up. Yeah, don't seem to see any keycard yet. Find a keycard. So how do I find a keycard? Well, probably go to a place where they spawn. So, oh, there we go. Circle around. Yes, I can. So where is the key card? It's indicating that it's like below, so I suppose I need to go into like a basement or something. So the enemies did come from here, so let's take a look. There's like entrance. Okay, go. There's more items, but that's not what I want. Case. Let's keep going. Alright, so that's the end. Blocked off. So that's not here. Seems I need to go below somewhere. So I think that's where I should be going. But let's take a look. I came from this end, right? So I'm moving away right now. If you take a look at where you can see the map. So I'm supposed to be... I have a feeling that I should be going on this side where they spawn. But then, let's take a look. First say the valley, maybe the valley? The valley seems to be somewhere that goes low ground. So let's go to the valley. Right, over here. A little bit of search. Oh. Is this supposed to... Can I just climb? Oh, interact. Okay. Ah, that's the key. So, conveniently stored in a container box. There we go. In order to go in the basement or whatnot. So, there you are. Let's go through the gate. Now we have the key card.
Take this. Put it in your ear. I'll let you know when it's safe to come out.
These are division comms.
You'll be safe in there. I'll let you know when you can come out.
There's drones coming out. Can I shoot the drone? Ah, too late. So like I said, for those folks with drones, explosive drones to be exact. They do
Where's that helo?
they do explode when you shoot them long enough, and when they explode, they will cause damage to your enemy as
We don't
well.
have much time. Get to the arena.
To the arena. Okay, we'll try our best.
Agent in need of backup.
You can't have her!
Alright, that means I have some more enemies. I hear people footsteps, so just be very careful.
Going out.
What's wrong with me? Yeah, those things actually can get quite annoying because they usually come in two. And I mean, if you dodge one, fine, but there's another one coming in, so... Oh, actually just me and you. Okay, well, fine, then let's do a little bit of sniper rifling. Good thing about this is I have a status effect, so I mean, good to have a headshot, but status effect also counts, so that's not too bad. Oops. Is that from the same person? Yeah, probably. Alright, let's do a go. Make sure that they don't come too close. Maybe I'll do a sting hive here. Set up perimeter for random stuff like this, guys. Let our drone do our job, then we'll just make sure that the rest of the enemies don't. Oh, these are just like... It's not a real enemy creating those or setting up things. Okay, well, that's fine. I guess I do need to finish off so that... Oh, that's,
Danny? I know you're listening. Hey, Mari. It's, Wally, actually.
Wally? Where the hell is Manny?
We sort of agreed you should sit this one out.
That was probably a good idea.
Torres is on her way. I'll tell Manny you're okay.
No, please don't. Just leave it to look back. In case anything happens to us, I don't want to get his hopes up.
Now, this probably is a new area, so let's see. I'm not sure that you are still here or not, but I just got a notification saying that the internet speed is not sufficient to broadcast, so maybe it got cut down, maybe it's not. If that's the case, I mean, if you hear what I'm saying, I suppose it's still okay, but you might see some drop of quality as a result, so I apologize for that. But it is what it is. I do hope that you can still see me. I think we're at the very last part of the mission. It's called the arena, obviously, or conveniently, I should say. There is a lot of things going on. Let's make sure that we don't get killed in the mission. Oh, is it like, oh, there's a name Warhounds. It doesn't look good. I don't like the sound of it. And I think it's going to be very hurtful when I should actually be a little bit more careful where I'm at right now. I think that drone is actually quite powerful. That is really bad.
Assistance needed.
I might... Okay, so that's good.
Malfunctioning.
Let's just go hang out a little bit. Who is actually shooting me? I don't actually know. Oh, just the... Oh, come on.
Activated.
Okay, well. Someone is shooting me and it's very bad. That is very bad.
Agent deceased.
Do I need to restart the whole thing? If that's the case, I might actually have to stop the recording. Oh, actually that's good. Well, that's good. We're still here, but I lost all the special ammo, which is okay. I will just treat it that it's not there. But I should be more careful with what I'm doing. So let's just be moving in a slightly more careful manner. Oh, that thing will explode. This guy, distraction. And the boss is coming. Oh, figure that out later on. I think this war dog or war hound, however you want to call it, still has a head. Oh, I I was too close. I had a headshot point. Let's just throw a grenade just for fun. That's very bad. Okay. Oh, come on. Since when do I? That is unexpected. Since when did I actually start standing up? Okay, that's good, that's good. Let's throw a grenade just to distract our enemies a little bit. If our enemies just stay hiding behind that thing, okay, well, that's fine. Alright. That thing is surprisingly resilient. Let our drone do some job for us. Okay, it's distracting the warhound. I think it's going a little bit too low. This is bad. We'll see how it goes. Still distracting, so it's good. Alright, so the first warhound is down, which is helpful. Then just be very careful with the sniper. Maybe we'll just make it a little bit faster. We'll just ooh, there's another one. I did not expect that. Come on. There's one more. Oh, there we go. One more. There we go. I'm stuck. Wow. I don't even know where it came from, but oh well. Now Zhongfen's dropped. I think what happens is that like it actually shoots through that little net thing, and that's what got me. Try to do a stinger hive over here in case it comes back. Kind of feel like a boss fight, right? It's not good. The boss is sniper. I think that's why it is. I got hit so hard. So let's just be a little bit more strategic where we are at. Normally, I would just use a. Rifle. Rifle is surprisingly powerful in this game. And if you choose the right rifle, you also get a really good stability. So for range, so there we go. Let's see what you have. We don't really need any of this. Alright, just one more enemy. We'll just let let my drone try to roam around. Let's see what I actually got here. Let's destroy that. We have something better than that. Okay, let's go. One thing about the drone is that you do need to know or visibly see your enemy before your drone can go and after. You have to look around and do that. But I think we're good. Special down there. Primary. I think we're pretty much good with the enemy. So but let me just in case just pick up some special ammo. Yeah, you can hear the background music is also changing. It means that there's a change of scenery or change of mood or however you want to call it. Right, so let's go over there. That's pretty much the same as the normal mission.
It's me. I'm coming out.
Okay. I guess if you shoot Murray, you're fine, but I think we just interact with her.
Agent, you can shoot a flare. Taurus is on her way.
Okay. I think there is one more thing I need to do. I feel that, like fire flare, defend until until the enemy, until the helicopter comes in. Or is it just wait for it? Actually, I can just start a flare. Why do I need to shoot a flare? Like this is my flare. Anyway. All right.
What, you miss me or something?
Thank you, Agent. Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Hey, I'm fine. I'm fine.
The baby?
So far, so good. Even got some prenatal vitamins. And a scan. Yeah, everything's normal. We're not out of the woods, but their doctors say she looks healthy.
She?
It's a girl.
They took care of you. You were safe with them?
No. No, I wasn't safe with them. That psycho was only good to me because she knew she needed me alive to get what she wants.
What does she want?
For you to give her the White House. And to install her organization as rightful military force. To stand down and give her legitimacy. What else did you expect from a woman like that?
Maybe we should just give her what she wants.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm with Wally. Giving in to people like that never ends well.
We can't do this alone.
Well, we don't have to. Where's Vic?
Sokolova has him.
Well then, you get him back. He knows her operation. He helped build it. You want to take her down? And you want to protect your family? Get Vic. Where's Kelso?
Back in New York.
We need to get sleep. We have a big day tomorrow.
Thank you.
Nat, I just wanted to let you know. The asset is in place and awaits your orders.
Excellent.
Oh, something big is happening, I guess. Well, meanwhile, my flare is still going on from my agent. I do get a pink dolphin token thing that I can wear, I guess. Alright, so I guess what happens is that I need to complete a debrief mission to finish Manhunt. So why don't we do just that? So to leave here, there are usually two ways. One is you just fast travel, or look for this exit to D. Sometimes it's very hard to actually trigger the depart icon. Sometimes it's easy, but this is how you do it. But normally what I do, I just fast travel. Anyway, so let's go back to DC and meet with Marie in person, and we'll call it day. Let's see what unravels in the conversation. Alright.
Entering safe area.
So I think we go here, and I think it's Marie downstairs. So I think when it is downstairs, it's going to be over here. This is where you will meet Kelso as well. Well, I'm here, but there's no Mary. Let's see. Am I supposed to be here? That is strange. Let's take a look. Complete the debrief mission to finish. So I'm gonna complete the debrief mission. Where do I do the debrief mission? So I'm here. I am going to look for the side mission. Agent cancels a recording. Go to the computer in the basement to hear it. So I'm in the basement. I need to hear it. Normally it is here. There's nothing here. There's also nothing here. Let's take a look at the leak. So sometimes what happens is that it will just keep going, and it happens, and I don't seem to see anything. Well, I am at the correct spot. Sometimes what happens is that they will not have anything happening until a certain time of the season happens. So I believe that might be the case. If I see anything, I might just put it in the comments. But as far as I am concerned, I think we are good over here. If there's something that I missed, I actually can trigger the debriefing. Let me know in the comments as well. But I guess it's just a matter of time to get that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy watching me playing this game as much as I still enjoy playing this game. And I look forward to see what the story brings us. I think we are closing into, you know, the finale or something. Division 2 has been around, what, 4 or 5 years. I think it's about time to kind of wrap it up. And hopefully they have a new game. This is something that I really want to see. But there's no clear news about that just yet. Anyway, thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you soon again.